Hello, and welcome to Layton versus the Bad Cube. I'm the voice of Dog. With me, I have Layton fanatic Admiral H. Curtis.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine.
We're gonna go solve a mystery of a box. Uh, oh, this one doesn't have. It's weird because I started this a couple times on the English version, and they make you draw your name out. Those touch
Oh, weird.
controls. Yeah, got to incorporate those.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
That sure would be an evil box if that existed. What's the deal with this box?
I don't know.
Look,
Fever.
there it is.
Oh no! Oh no! The cutscenes are twice the frame rate they should be.
Oh,
How?
that's weird. Why would that happen?
I don't know. That's really interesting. Maybe I should go with. I tested the other one. I'm gonna go with that one.
Sure, whatever.
I appreciate the authenticity, but hey, now you get to see the English version. Hello, welcome back to Cube. The Cube. Oh no, here it is, VOD. All right. No, sure. Oh shit.
Yeah, let's go with that. That was
Yeah.
not a new.
I actually had a lot of fun just doing this. To see what it interprets. Like, what do you think this is going to be? I think G.
An H.
They're all O.
No, it's all O.
Okay. E. But you have to do it without letting go.
That's great.
All right. E.
What a good recognition.
No!
You know, I'm not surprised they changed
Oh,
it
wait,
for the
wait. I'm
European
sorry. I'm
version.
sorry. I have to tell it it's lowercase. I'm an idiot. Yeah, sure.
Good enough.
Every puzzle
There are
has an
tales
answer.
of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
That was a close one there. So what is the difference between it's localization differences? Is it like are
Yeah, it's a
lines
lot of
different?
tiny. Yeah, a lot of tiny text changes. Luke has a different voice actor.
Look, there it is.
And I think that there's a few different puzzles, but not too many.
Somebody is following us, and if you've played the first game, you'll know who that is.
Yep.
This is this girl that Layton is just now he's her dad. Is that how that worked?
I guess.
It's really vague how that went over. It's just like,
Yeah.
well, I solved this mystery, but this girl doesn't have any place to go,
Just
so
look at this room.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Nolan Teddy Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great.
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
sometimes I feel like when Layton says things, the camera should just zoom on his dot eyes slowly as he says something that can be interpreted as stern or disciplinary. Like, he never gets angry. That's something that's really interesting about him. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what is happening. He is always calm under pressure and never strict with anyone. Hey, thanks for the follow. I forgot to put my overlay on there. I'll do that now. The one piece I forgot. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Melody.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will.
There's
I
the
know.
slow zoom. When he knows there's a mystery. So, Professor Layton is a series of mystery games, kind of like Puzzle Agent that I played forever ago to Great effect. Great
There was
success.
a box that was rumored
Yes,
to kill
absolutely.
anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
Luke, have a look here.
So they like to they do a lot of voice acting in these games for like cutscenes and stuff. Really nice aesthetics.
What's that, Professor?
Nice little European cartoon style.
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
My dear Herschel, knowing you, I imagine you've already heard of the relic known as the Elysian Box.
This guy sounds like he should be asking us if we've heard of the High Elves.
This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
Have you heard of the Bat Cube?
Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation, but you know how I am.
Yeah, Herschel Layton. I feel like they mentioned that quite a few times. A lot of people call him by his first name.
Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it.
Even if it kills me.
That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession.
This is a great letter to send somebody, by the way. Hi, I have this thing that will kill me when I open it. I am really curious to know what's inside. I'll tell you how it turns out.
What's more, I believe
Or
I'm
not,
cusp
you know,
of unraveling
depends.
a great mystery tied to this box.
Does the mystery involve opening it and see what happens? Because that seems to be how everyone
Let's just
figures
say
this
I have a
out.
theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet. Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
Oh no.
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering.
No, resist the call of the box.
In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here.
Also open the box.
Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
So,
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit.
oh, Arzen what was that like? How long ago was that?
A bunch of years. It's been a while.
So it was still on the DS.
Awful has happened.
No, it was 3 years.
Ah. And I never played Wright versus Layton. Jesus, I wanted
Oh, yeah.
to play that so badly.
That
I
also
heard it was
exists.
real good.
It's
Well, your intuition
there's
is
some very
spot on.
good parts, but it kind of fucks up the mystery at the end, which is unfortunate.
I mean, that happens. I've played so many of these games now that are centered around one big mystery that I kind of just take them in stride.
I say we head out
Yeah.
right away.
And I'm really most concerned with like how the middle of the game is a lot of the time.
Yeah, that part is very good.
So in Layton, we typically have a set of questions to solve. One of them, the hell is this box? You open it, you die. It's pretty simple. And our friend has a copy of it. Has the box, the only one. They made
Yes,
a
I
few
have
of
a
them.
copy.
They didn't sell too well because
Well, you can imagine.
But yeah, right away I borrowed Curious Village from my friend in college and was like, wow, this game's really fun. I didn't even like the overall mystery of it, because the thing about Layton, the very essence of Professor Layton games, are that they have to center around a very large and near unbelievable twist for the level of realism the game is presenting to you. And we won't spoil anything. But each of the game has a twist of this kind, as far as I
love the
know.
third game for that. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, and I might do that one too because it's delightful.
Yeah.
Right, I need to be finding things. So knowing that, I feel like you have an idea of what to expect. There's a couple of other tropes that Layton uses that I think are kind of charming. We'll get into them as we go, because most of these games use similar tropes, but for different stories. For example, there's a guy who follows around Layton that hates his guts. Absolutely hates his guts. For reasons unknown until a certain game. And he likes to just follow him around and screw up his mysteries. He is just literally an antagonist that will inconvenience Layton. And it's kind of like, at some point during the mystery, you have to figure out, where does this guy come into play? Is that how you would describe it?
Sure.
Some dude who is just real obsessed. There's a few people like that. Layton is known for being extremely extremely intelligent, very good at solving puzzles and mysteries. He's obsessed with puzzles. Most people strive and fail to be as good at mysteries as Layton is. Do we not? Okay, we're not doing the coins yet? Alright.
Apparently.
Alright. Aha! A map, you see? That's not a map.
What a good map.
So, Puzzle Agent, as much as I love the game, the puzzles are a cheap imitation of what this game tries to be. These are puzzles.
Yeah.
A lot of these are really good puzzles, you know, and they're well thought out, and there's a lot of them too. So here's a real simple one: just figure out where these roads go. They all use the touchpad, all fairly accessible, and there's a wide variety of different puzzles too. That's also one of the things I really like about it, is that how many different types of puzzles. That doesn't work either. That one works.
Can you rotate them? Well, I think the center one is
No,
misplaced.
you cannot rotate. Also, yeah, I just realized the middle one. There we go. We're getting there. That looks about right to me. And there's a hint system, similar to Puzzle Agent. It's not gum, but it's a thing. And you always have a memo. You can draw all over.
Yeah, that's really useful. In later games, to let you like use different colors for the
Let's
memos
see if this works.
too.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of series of puzzles. Like, okay, here's this puzzle. Here's a harder version of that puzzle, and here's oh, it's getting bad now. Oh boy.
Yeah, and then there's like at the end of the game, there's like 15 super hard
The
puzzles.
super puzzles, the
ridiculous.
masterclass puzzles. Yeah, I can usually do like a couple of them, but it's not something I always go through. Picarats are like you unlock bonus stuff with that. Not super important, not something you really need for the game. It's just a point counter, and it goes down as you use more hints or submit incorrect answers.
I think just with incorrect answers. Hints just use coins,
Okay.
and there's a finite amount of coins in the game.
Yeah, usually there's enough, but I think they give you a lot of them with the intention of you know, being good at some puzzles and not at others.
Right.
By the way, this is a level 5 game. You might remember them from stuff like Dark Cloud. This is like their later series that they got hung up on for a long time. That's why it has a lot of similar aesthetic kind of stuff, similar kind of European aesthetic, and a lot of accordion.
Yeah, I like the soundtrack of these.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They fit very well.
Find Dr. Schrader's window from the details in his letter. In the morning, I often awake to the sound of music drifting from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know. Let's see. So. Right, our answer is just circling which... Okay, yeah, that's not a very good circle. Yeah. So, which window is his? So, music, he can hear music. It's nearby. He can see a flag outside his window. And he turns towards the sun. So, I'm gonna have to guess... The music is probably a bit subjective. He doesn't have to be right next to that music. But I'm gonna guess he's probably right here. Let's see.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Correct.
A
Acceptable.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That reminds me. Yeah, and yeah, I said we're my usual policy for games like this is no spoilers, no answers. If I get stuck, I'll ask. Typical thing. Puzzle Agent, I was too overwhelmed to even look at chat. So there's like 12
Yeah, it's
people.
been a while since I played these, so I probably don't remember the puzzles.
Same. That's why I wanted to do a couple of them again, because it was good stuff. I played this like when it came out, I think. I borrowed it from my friend. To open the trunk, open the trunk. Thank you, Professor. Master of Interface. Okay. So what do we have in here? We have our mystery
The box.
questions that we don't know the answers to. I forgot. I fucked up my
Good
name.
Perfect.
And, there's a little journal in case you forget what you were doing, which you know, this game has a lot of like event flags and stuff, so you want something like this when you forget what to do.
Yeah, and also if you save and like reload your save, it gives you a recap of the recent stuff. It's
Oh yeah,
pretty
you're
nice
right.
about that.
Yeah, it does the Metal Gear thing.
Mm-hmm.
What a good feature. Oh my god. Okay, they really want me to just stick to the basic stuff here.
Yeah, I think someone has to mention them before you can get them, I guess.
I want those coins.
Oh, there we go. That's
A
probably
coin! I almost found that on my own before you had to tell me. Yeah, hint coins all over the place. I think there's like 3 on each screen.
something like that. I don't know if it's a consistent number.
So the joke is that you just tap on your screen incessantly, and it's
Yes.
sometimes you're just oh no, that's Discord. Hang on. Yeah, gonna have to be careful where we click. Got to get into that flat right after we search for coins, for spare change. For the ride home, Professor, we have a car. Imagine Luke just completely ignoring the mystery and looking for change. Yeah, even he introduces himself as Herschel. Destroy your touchscreen for great prizes. Yup. Not as bad as The World Ends With You. I think that was the thing that really destroyed my screen.
The thing that destroyed my screen was Wendon.
Oh yeah, my friend had that too, and I played that a lot. Or he had Elite Beat Agents.
Yeah, I had the Japanese ones. I mean, I had all of them, but the Japanese ones are what destroyed my touchscreen. Such fun games, but
Yeah, they were.
man.
Oh no, I'm sorry. How could I have forgotten? It was Trauma Center. It was absolutely fucking Trauma Center. A game...
I never had the DS Trauma Centers. I only played the Wii ones.
Ungodly difficult. Unless you two-handed it. Okay, which key opens the door? So, knowing what we do about the shape of this, which key?
I think you just have to try. I don't see any hints.
Ah, I see what's going on here. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Here goes.
Early on, a
That
trick
was
question.
almost too easy.
Key that works from both sides. So there are tricky questions like that. This is a puzzle game. There should be tricks to things. It's fun that way.
Yeah, there are quite a few trick questions like that.
Oh no. You fool! You opened the
Oh,
box.
no.
How could this have happened?
Well,
No, untrue.
Notice how his eyes are bigger than normal?
How
They
could this
seem...
have happened?
You think that's something that it just happens? And it's like there's danger? He's like a cat, his eyes just get bigger.
This is terrible, Professor.
Well, my mentor's dead.
Do you
Luke, someday
suppose
you'll
the
find me
ancient
like this,
box
opening
did
some
this to
stupid
Dr.
relic
Strider
I'm
when
not
he
supposed to
tried
touch.
open it?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
Hmm? What do we have here?
Hang a second. You knew about the cube, you still opened it. How do you do that? Just couldn't wait. Really wanted to see what was inside the
train
cube.
ticket. For the Momentary Express.
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket. Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
Train ticket. Single ticket with no
Yes,
visible
here.
destination. So it's on this big fancy train that we walked into in the opening cutscene, and we're going somewhere. Ah, yes.
I like this guy.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
So,
Huh? Hey, it's you!
something happened in the
Well,
first game
Inspector
with this guy.
Chilton's the name. You two found the body, did you?
What in the blanket?
No, Luke. Let him go.
Get off me!
Luke, stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
So, I mentioned the guy that follows around Layton.
His face doesn't come off. He's the real deal.
He's a master of disguise. And he spent the entire first game dressed as this guy. And you did not actually meet Inspector Kembley. So, the joke is, the second you meet the real Inspector Kembley, in Game 2, Luke has to try to rip his face off.
That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I mean, just in
I'm
case.
So sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners.
And the thing is, he's a really good master of disguise, so his disguises are perfect. It's only when you start to see inconsistencies in their behavior and character that
My
Layton calls
apologies
him
for the
out.
confusion. Allow me to
Yeah, even
introduce
his voice
myself.
somehow.
My name is Herschel
Yeah,
Layton.
he is quite good at what he does.
Not sure how that
I'm a
works.
professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
That's kind of like me.
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Isn't this a recurring thing? Does Luke not want people to know that he's like his nephew or something?
I don't know.
He is, right? He's his uncle?
Well, it's
I
really
don't
none of my
remember
concern.
that.
I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you?
I won't be one
But
of those,
course.
you know, one of those assistants that gets by on nepotism. Family ties.
Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
You
Crime
got it,
scene
Professor.
crimes, hell yeah. I'm down, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder?
I haven't seen one of those before.
Or was the crime self-inflicted? Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
Possible.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
I mean, it certainly wasn't a box that
It's
kills
true
you. That's
the
just
flat is
stupid.
on the 8th floor, and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside. Is that so? Please elaborate.
Layton, however, sees something that we can't right
Isn't
now.
it obvious?
And we're going to get to
There's
puzzle it
something
out, I think.
quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked. Eh? It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
Oh, you can't see it?
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh? I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job.
There's one guy out there who can do your job really
Now,
well.
as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure,
At least
plain
one.
and simple. And there's what caused it. This,
Really.
it's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened.
This is his office.
The old fellow turned on the knife, took
Seems
one look at the
likely.
face, and then keeled right over.
Admiral, how many things do you have in your room that could potentially give you a heart attack if you look at them wrong?
Probably like 5.
Okay. I was gonna say, I've only got like 2, but
But this is the doctor's
I
own
should, I
home.
should really work
None
on
of the
that.
bones he put up himself scare him.
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Emily just assumes
Well, you're
the
right
guy's an
about
idiot
that.
and
I
forgot
don't
that he had a
understand
giant...
at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
I think we need to show you how it's
The
done.
scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering
Yes.
that the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet. Oh, really? Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
Well, there's a dead man on the floor.
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
I like how he's taking the opportunity to let Luke solve this and embarrass the inspector. It's really good. Okay. Windows opening out into thin air, 8 stories up, and the door securely bolted. You might think that the room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. So, one thing here. Indicates that this was not the locked room heart attack thing that the inspector is positing. And I'm almost certain... Well, hang on. I actually don't remember. I can just draw dots, and they're like, no, that is wrong.
That is not a circle.
That's not a circle. Yes, I agree. It was the bones after all. I can't argue with that, Inspector. You sure know your stuff. Yeah.
Here goes.
No, it's not.
Well, I'm stumped.
I guess not.
Well, I am thinking in the right direction. I just don't think that's the answer. Oh no, my picarettes. Ah! I'm an idiot. Yeah, yeah. You need
Oh,
to,
yeah, there it
You
is.
need to think a step further.
Yep.
Just leave it to
Someone left the room, but needed
me.
some
That
kind
was
of rope.
almost too easy. Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
Zed, I'd say hold off on answers. If I get stuck, absolutely, yeah, I'll ask. I will explicitly ask.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Inspector, please. You also didn't look out the damn window!
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet he's our culprit.
You know, shouldn't we have seen that when we solved, like, puzzle number 2?
Yeah, we pretty sure that. But I think the building in the
see,
puzzle
that's a
was also like
sound theory.
3 stories high
Well
instead
done,
of
my
8.
boy.
That's true, we probably couldn't see that.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Mm-hmm.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the Inspector will be of much help to us. What say you and I conduct
What
a
gives you
little
that idea?
He's an idiot.
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
Quick, rip the thing out of the dead guy's hand and let's run for it. We can take the escape route that the killer
It's
used.
an old photograph, but it's been torn
Assuming
to
it was a
small
murder.
pieces. I can't make out the original image.
There's also, like, no wounds on the guy, so it's really not
That's
certain
true.
what happened to the guy, or if, in fact, a box killed him. Note that we have not found a box here. A suspicious box. There's a lot of boxes in the room, but I'm pretty sure the box is not here.
What happened
Hey,
to the
what's the
box?
big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... What is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now out with the both of you.
You found something! You
Oh
lost it!
no!
Ah, but we're not done!
No, we were just about to solve the mystery. Slam.
Someone stole the murder box.
Someone stole the murder box and then opened the box in his general direction.
Oh no! Is that how it works?
That would be a great... That would be a dumb twist for this game. Haha, I've got you now, Layton. No, the box. Okay, so that's our introduction. That's why we got on the train. Going anywhere. We could have made off with the box. So here we are, back in the present. On the fancy train. To the mystery location. I think the second game also kind of struck me a bit better was because it was bigger. It felt bigger.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
there's
probably true.
a lot of different environments. Like the whole game isn't that one village in the first game. Here we go all over the place, and I kind of like that. Gives you a lot of new stuff to explore.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Sure. Four puzzles solved. Trains. Welcome back to trains. It always comes back to trains, doesn't it? You can't escape
Always.
them. Take us away to the box that will kill us. Layton in his presumably unlimited wealth from being so smart. Well, we did just find a ticket for this, so... This is presumably not costing him a whole lot. Ah, God. Puzzle Agent tried to do this a lot, and it did not work. It did not work in the slightest. This is a lot more sensible for this. Can I rotate them?
Doesn't
No.
seem like it.
Okay, that's fine. That's just so this is
Makes
a
it easier, yeah.
yeah, this is a simple Oh,
Nope.
that was so close. All right. I feel like I've got most of this. No, that would not.
You can probably swap the top 4 items to the bottom. That gives you an alternate.
You mean the pan, the harmonica, the telescope, and the book?
Yeah, you can like put those at the bottom and still give
I
you
see
a
what you
free
mean.
mix.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that helps here.
No, I
But
think
it's worth a shot.
yeah, that's a different formation for me to work with here. Because then I can put this here. Bear, damn it! You ruin
Nope,
everything,
still not.
Bear. No, the only thing that's gonna fit there is that I feel like so much of this is almost there. That doesn't really work either, though. Also, yeah, Luke, come on. This is way too much shit. Seriously, dude. Oh, yeah, no, this might work. Okay, let's figure out this permutation.
What happens if you put the bear in the top right? No, still not quite.
Yeah, I'm close. Okay, what if I switch once again and try that? Oh no, I cannot. So maybe this.
Nah.
Wait. Shit. There's still a space there. Okay, let's demonstrate the hint coins. Good job, hints.
Yeah,
When-
the first hit usually
when you're
useless.
stuck on things and like you look at them and you're like, oh god damn it, I knew that already. That's why I'm stuck, because I did think about it first. First hint is not always helpful. No, I can get this. This is the easy version. I don't have to.
Yeah.
God, I am flashing back to like the gear puzzles and stuff in my head right now because that's. Oh, that was so good. That was wonderful. This fucking bear! I hate you, bear. Why are you here? Maybe
You can put the shirt in the bottom left and then the... No, wait, you don't have anything 3 vertical.
Yeah, that's the issue here. Something about this formation seems so familiar too. Like I remember solving this, and it.
You can
can't-
put that book or whatever it is to the very left, which allows you to shift the left or the rest over. Does that help?
This telescope is causing some problems.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Like it works here, but then I need something to go around there, and no object does that. But you know what? They're right. Big objects first. How about that? No.
Nah.
No, Professor, I will not rotate my bear 90 degrees. It's just, Luke, we have to solve this puzzle. Come on, we have to go. Please pack your suitcase so we can go. So I guess my question is, I feel like the pan and the harmonica have to be there. Like, that's just a given. But at the same time...
Well, they could be in the bottom left, too.
Yeah.
That's roughly the same configuration.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that. And it's like, this feels perfect. And yet...
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
Alright. Maybe it's in the middle. Yeah. That makes sense. No, that is as silly as I anticipated. I'm starting to think it's not on the top. Might be on the bottom. I'm gonna start working on those.
Can you put the bear in the bottom right here now?
Instead of the shirt. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits there, and then I can put that up there. No, boomerang cannot fit across there.
Nope. But that shirt or whatever that is can.
Wait. Oh!
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, why isn't this working? Telescope, why?
God damn it.
Why? Wait. No. Okay, maybe I can fit these three in here somehow.
I'm not
No,
sure.
this telescope is bad.
Yeah.
All right. If people have suggestions, start throwing them in there.
If you shift the pan like 1 up and 2 right, does that work?
You mean like put? Yeah. Wait, no. No, because there's a space here from the harmonica.
Yeah, no, like 1 right and put the telescope somewhere else.
I see. Have the pan in the middle.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that there's a space.
Yeah, no, we have nothing in the top, bottom left here.
Yeah.
Well.
Bear is in top right. All right. I'll take that. Bear would also fit with... No, it would not fit with Pan, so Pan probably is not in top
Nope.
left. Alright. Knowing that, let's see if I can figure it out.
It should be easier, you'd think.
It should be, right? Like this is not the kind of puzzle you expect to get stuck on early game.
Wait, this works. Put the
There it
boomerang
is.
to the right,
There
yeah.
it is. Ugh.
Just leave it to me.
Not the puzzle I was expecting to get stuck on, but okay. It happens. It's going to happen.
Now take a picture so you never forget.
It is on 10 years from now. I will stream this again. When I forget, because it was pretty much 10 years ago that I played. It was like 2009, right? 2010.
I don't
7
remember,
years ago,
but
I
yeah,
played this
something
game.
like that.
Hang
Probably
on,
a bit older, actually.
Yeah, it probably.
The DS came out in
out.
like 2004, and it was like mid-DS life.
Well, the tag on this game is 2009, so I assume it came out in
Oh,
Europe.
yeah.
Did it come out in Europe first?
I don't think so. I think the US version was first. That's usually how video game releases go anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, a big trope in Layton games is you just click on things, and everything reminds the professor of a puzzle that he's heard about, and has to tell Luke, so Luke can solve and be better at puzzles. So there's just, on average, 120 puzzles in each game? Each Layton game?
Yeah, something like that.
And they
More
have-
in later ones.
And they have, like, a puzzle master, like, work on these, right? I've heard they have a dedicated, kind of like the guy in Puzzle Agent, they had, like, whatever Monosaki, he was, like, the puzzle master.
Yeah.
Well, they have a real life one of those for these games, and it shows because they're pretty well balanced. So they want me to take the longest path possible without going over the same path twice. All right.
Nah, this feels like it could be longer.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I like this one.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Here
4,
goes.
5,
4
6,
small
3
little
spaces.
things that I'm missing. Yep.
That was almost too easy.
Okay, good. I'm back in stride here. Just get a little worried for a second. Layton never seems bothered by much. And that applies to just about everything. He could be getting shot at by mobsters, and he would still have the exact same attitude. By the way, that may happen in a game.
I love that scene. It's so good.
It's an incredible scene. Oh my god, such a good scene. And Layton has a tendency to just do incredible things without warning. He is at least 2 MacGyvers, I'd say. Yep, and careful.
Spoilers.
Yep. Only because I might actually play that game. I want people to be blind on that. Not a problem, just something to keep in mind. I think Layton is just regular rich. He's like,
he's like a university professor, right?
yeah, he's academically rich. He's tenure rich. He's not oil baron rich. He doesn't have a castle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's our. Okay.
Yes, I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased.
Lady, could you please not shake your jowls so much when you speak?
What a voice.
Reminds me, I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
Also, you saw her. They had to like shove her through the door onto the train. Large, rich people.
You can
That's
probably click those lights on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, you think?
That feels like a place to put a hint coin at, or 3.
You're right. Not this time, but that is absolutely a thing. Anyone have any coins in their food? Oh.
That's a door.
That's a door. Icky outside germs. Wait, what's that? A side quest.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have a hamster in here. What the hell? Oh. That's actually really depressing. You should meet some people. So this game does the No More Heroes 2 thing, where an animal is really fat and the side quest is you have to help them get into shape. We're taking on a pet. We'll take custody of your hamster. So every Layton game actually has like a set of unique mini-games, pretty much. Some stuff that you do throughout the game that I kind of like. Is this the game with the tea in it?
I think so, yeah.
Good. Excellent. I feel like making some tea.
I like the idea behind these usually, but often you have to like get to the end of the game to actually finish any of them in a reasonable way. That's
Usually,
kind of
yeah.
annoying.
Oh, what's our hamster? Oh, crap.
Oh no, we need a name.
Shit.
Just go with that.
Ham.
Good enough.
How sad he is. Jeez, dude.
A depressed hamster. Oh no.
Also, that's right. I forgot. Luke has, like, animal powers. He's the Beastmaster.
Yes, it does.
That's just a thing in this game. In these games.
Never explained. He can just do it.
Yeah, and that pops up periodically. It's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to this dog and find things out. Also, thanks for the follow. So let's see, what can we do with, can we do anything with hamster yet?
We can try.
Yeah, so you have to solve these little puzzles, using items that you collect, and you get them from solving puzzles, some of which are optional and the like, so you kind of have to be thorough if you want to do these little mini games. I didn't have much trouble completing them before the end of the game. At least not with T and Hamster. I remember beating those. So all I have to do is play the game exactly like I did 10 years ago. I think I got it.
Good.
Yeah. So the object is to just make him walk as far as possible. When he walks within 3 spaces, he immediately goes to it. So what happens if we just tell him to go?
Got any snacks around here?
And he's
Don't
got
hold out on me.
he's got a voice too.
Good.
I have no motivation. There's nothing within my... I don't know. What?
I'm blind.
So this is 4 steps. I just want to make
Snacks
sure.
around here? Don't hold out on me.
I think it's 3, the
Yeah.
tutorial said.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
demonstrate, he needs to be that close to notice that it exists.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
An apple! Nice.
I'm not sure if walking 3 steps to eat an apple actually helps like work out.
What are you saying? Look, I'm working with what we've got here. It's like when I have 2 dumbbells of 20 pounds at home, and I'm like, I'm past that by now, but that's all I've got, so...
Well,
8,000 reps, I guess. So there's that. There's Hamster. Also, do you have a puzzle for us or something? No? No, you had a side quest for us already. I suppose that was enough. How about you? You've got a puzzle. Oh, I beg to differ. I'm sure if we rearranged everyone here, I could find a seat. Okay, no, this is just a distraction puzzle. 4 couples sit elbow to elbow in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. Can you determine where Mrs. Hadley is sitting? Alright, this is the kind of thing where we're going to use our memo now. So, the Joneses are sitting by the aisle. Is F male or female?
Male, I think.
Male. So the Joneses have to be C and G, I think.
Well, they could be G and H.
Well, it says they're sitting by the aisle, so I assume they're not. It can't be them.
Oh, okay, yeah. If both of them are sitting by the aisle, then that makes sense.
And the guy with the mustache, Mr. O'Connor, is next to his wife, so A and B are O'Connor. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife, so this must be Mr. Lambert. Mrs. Hadley must be E, I think.
That checks out. I think you have to draw a circle around her.
Oh, yeah.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true
Good,
gentleman
because
leaves no
I had
puzzle
no idea
unsolved.
what it was if it wasn't that. Sometimes you solve puzzles in this game and it's like, this has to be it. There is no way.
Yeah.
I have figured this puzzle out. Really good pacing on these puzzles, too. It's just like, they are all... You know, every now and then there's one that's harder than the others, but there's also such a variety. You tend to not get stuck for too long.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of optional puzzles, so even if you get stuck, you can sometimes just ignore it.
Yeah, and you don't have to solve every one. Some of them are required, but there's
Yeah.
also hint coins. The game doesn't want you to get stuck. It wants you to move on and do more
Right.
puzzles. Also, that's a good... Flailing!
I think this game in particular has a lot of missable puzzles.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not totally missable, but the story around them is, I guess.
Because you keep... Yeah, because you keep moving locations. You're not on this train
Right.
the whole game. Would you prefer stepping outside of the train? Yeah, I'm sorry, the rich people are being, normal. Imagine a puzzle game that takes place entirely on a train. Someday I'll get back to that game. Someday I'll finish that game. And Admiral, I might need you because of the time period / history involved.
Oh no.
Have you seen that game that I played way back?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's pretty cool.
It's neat. Yeah.
It's very ambitious. There's also a lot of French and a bit of Russian spoken during that they don't tell you.
Well, neither of these are anything I can help with, I don't think.
Yeah, I just figured it was right around when World War I started, so I figured the Eastern European history. This lady's eyes are a little scary. Do you get paid on commission or something? Because that would really suck. You get paid per cup of coffee that you sell. Ah, this is a classic.
Ah, the Tower of Hanoi.
Yeah, that's what it's called. You cannot put something bigger on top. You can only put smaller. So knowing that, it's the puzzle is usually how many moves can you complete the puzzle in? And the answer is 7?
Just
I guess
leave it
so.
to me.
I think they tell you. They're like, hey, did you do it in... Yeah. There we go. I don't mind these at all. I'm pretty good at them. Two cows. Wow. That's true. I just realized I've been going for an hour, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, grab a drink, and we'll be right back. More puzzles.